The runner-up in the Austin mayoral race wants a recount. Now, whether it happens or not is still up in the air tonight.
And we've told you how Kirk Watson has just over 50% of the vote from Election Day, avoiding a runoff with a margin by less than 20 votes. It's close enough that second-place finisher Carmen Llanes Pulido wants another tally of the ballots.
KXAN's Grace Reeder breaks down the issue as Mayor Watson's team says her request is not legal.
After mayoral hopeful Carmen Llanes Pulido filed a petition asking for a recount in the Austin mayoral race Thursday, the mayor now says the petition is illegal, and Llanes Pulido is taking a look at potential changes she needs to make. Here's what happened. Llanes Pulido filed a petition asking for a recount in only 11 precincts inside Williamson County. She said, quote, "Given the razor-thin margin and the number of irregularities in this election cycle, it's critical that we ensure every vote is counted." But Austin Mayor Kirk Watson responded with this, quote, "The recount request is defective. Texas law is clear that in an election that is called by a city, which the mayor's election is, a recount must be for the entire jurisdiction and not just cherry-picking a few precincts." The city of Austin isn't saying much right now, only that they recognize the importance of this process and are taking careful steps required by the election rules and procedures. But Llanes Pulido did confirm that the city marked her petition as defective and that she is, quote, "further examining the sections they have cited in the letter and will determine whether she will appeal or resubmit." According to deadlines on the Secretary of State website, that deadline appears to be Monday for her to do that. Even if Llanes Pulido does resubmit and the recount is granted, the recount request is a move St. Edward's University political science professor Brian Smith says will be expensive, time-consuming, and Llanes Pulido will be at a significant disadvantage even if the recount results in a runoff election.
It's not like Mayor Watson was the first of 4 candidates. No, he was the first of first. He was very close to that 50%. He's actually a little bit over it. So she would have a lot of ground to gain.
Mayor Kirk Watson secured more than 50% of the overall vote in the general election. That's what he needed to avoid a runoff with Llanes Pulido. But it was tight. Watson was above the runoff threshold by only about a dozen votes, even though he was ahead of his next nearest competitor by more than 100,000 votes.
Llanes Pulido told me today that there, quote, could be next steps to this, and continued, she is still gathering all of the information and appropriate legal counsel to move forward. Grace Reeder, KXAN News.
And KXAN told you a little more than a month ago that Llanes Pulido's 30-day campaign finance report showed she only had roughly $5,000 on hand going into the final month of the general election. State law requires Llanes Pulido to put down a deposit to request a recount. If the outcome of the election doesn't change, she will be on the hook for that full cost.